Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. If you think you've seen every kind of on-screen romance, think again. Huang Wenbo Di Yiying have just redefined what it means for a first love to become the last love, and the internet can't stop talking about it. From their very first scene together, sparks flew in a way that felt both inevitable and electrifying, leaving viewers gasping, swooning, and replaying every shot. Their chemistry isn't just flirtation, it's a perfect storm of tension, tenderness, and raw emotion, so palpable that it seems to jump straight from the screen and settle in your chest. It begins with a glance. A single fleeting moment between Huang Wenbo and Di Yiying, and suddenly, the audience feels the weight of years, the thrill of newness, and the ache of anticipation. There's no dramatic music, no over-the-top declaration, it's just the way their eyes meet, a subtle quiver in her smile, the protective yet hesitant tilt of his head. Within seconds, the scene captures the essence of first love, sweet, fragile, and heartbreakingly real. Fans immediately flooded comment sections, calling it the purest, most intoxicating love we've seen in years. But what makes this pairing truly irresistible isn't just their chemistry, it's the story they tell with every look, touch, and pause. In one early scene, Di Yiying fumbles with a notebook while Huang Wenbo offers a quiet hand to steady her. It's a gesture so simple, yet it radiates protection, care, and unspoken understanding. In another moment, she catches him glancing at her from across a crowded room. The camera lingers on his fleeting smile, hinting at a deeper connection that words could never convey. These little moments stack upon each other, weaving a romance that feels lived in and timeless. Audiences are particularly captivated by the duality of their love. It is at once sweet and fierce, innocent and passionate. Huang Wenbo's restrained intensity perfectly balances Di Yiying's bright, infectious warmth. When the two argue, it's playful, teasing, but never cruel. When they comfort each other, the vulnerability is raw and real. The show's creators clearly understand that romance isn't just about kisses or grand chores, it's about building tension, intimacy, and authenticity. And Huang Wenbo and Di Yiying deliver all of it effortlessly. Fans have dubbed their on-screen moments heart-melting micro-scenes because in each short interaction, whether it's a stolen glance, a light brush of fingers, or a shared laugh, their love story deepens. It's the kind of romance that sticks with you, the kind that makes your chest tighten and your heart ache with longing, even after the scene ends. Social media exploded when their first kiss aired, with clips going viral almost instantly. Every follower seemed to agree, this wasn't just another drama couple, this was a love story that felt destined, unforgettable, and achingly sweet. And it's not only the romance that captivates, it's the idea that first love can also be the last love, that the person who makes your heart race at 16 or 20 can remain the person you look for decades later. That tension between fleeting youth and enduring devotion gives the story depth, making it relatable to viewers who remember their own first loves, the ones that shaped them, haunted them, and ultimately, defined them. With Huang Wenbo and Di Yiying, every frame feels deliberate, every gesture meaningful, and every glance heavy with emotion. It's a masterclass in subtle storytelling, where the silence between words speaks louder than any dramatic monologue. By the end, one truth emerges unmistakably: some loves arrive once, pure and unshakable, and in Huang Wenbo and Di Yiying, we finally see a first love that refuses to ever be forgotten. What truly sets Huang Wenbo and Di Yiying apart from other drama couples is the way they convey intimacy without relying on grandiose gestures. Every interaction, no matter how small, carries meaning. A shared cup of tea, a slight touch of the hand, or a lingering gaze across a crowded room, all these moments feel charged with emotion. Fans have described their scenes as emotionally addictive, because there's a sense of realism and authenticity that makes you believe in their connection. Unlike many scripted romances, theirs feels lived in, as if these are two people who have known each other for years, not just for the duration of a drama. One of the most talked about aspects of their pairing is how they balance vulnerability and strength. Di Yiying's characters often embody warmth, intelligence, and resilience, yet she allows moments of fragility to shine through, especially in her scenes with Huang Wenbo. Whether she's shyly hiding her emotions or breaking down after a misunderstanding, Huang Wenbo's presence offers grounding and support, making every tender moment resonate more deeply. Conversely, Huang Wenbo's performances exude quiet intensity. He rarely needs to raise his voice or acts overtly romantic. Instead, his strength comes from subtlety, the way he pauses before speaking, the careful way he listens, and the protective yet gentle manner in which he interacts with her. Their chemistry is amplified by the narrative tension built throughout the drama. Fans are captivated not just by romance, but by the story of two people growing together, learning, forgiving, and discovering love in its most unvarnished form. Moments of conflict or misunderstanding don't distance them, instead, they deepen the bond, allowing audiences to see how love is tested, strengthened, and ultimately enduring. Every playful tease, every heated argument, and every reconciliatory embrace adds layers to their story, creating a rich, textured romance that feels both timeless and immediate. Social media reactions underscore just how powerful their pairing is. Clips of tender touches or longing looks are shared thousands of times, with fans creating edits, GIFs, and memes celebrating each moment. Audiences often comment on the magnetic pull between the two, noting that even brief interactions feel electric. The combination of Huang Wenbo's calm, commanding presence and Di Yiying's bright, nuanced expressiveness makes it impossible to look away. It's a pairing that invites viewers to not only watch, but to feel, heart racing, pulse quickened, emotions stirred beyond the romantic tension. Their on-screen love story also carries a universal message: first love can be lasting, and love rooted in care, respect, and understanding can endure through life's trials. It's a reminder that true intimacy isn't always about fireworks or dramatic declarations. It's about connection, presence, and the small gestures that communicate, "I see you, I support you, and I am here." By the time the season reaches its climax, audiences are left with a sense of emotional fulfillment rarely achieved in short dramas. The journey of Huang Wenbo and Di Yiying is not just about passion or sweetness, it's about trust, growth, and the quiet beauty of a love that evolves naturally. Their story leaves an indelible impression, proving that sometimes the simplest, most sincere moments are the ones that touch the heart most profoundly. And after all the glances, whispers, and shred smiles, one truth remains crystal clear: Huang Wenbo and Di Yiying show us that a first love, when nurtured with care and authenticity, can truly become the love of a lifetime. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.